Hello and welcome everyone to another inventright.com TV show. Check out inventright.com, click on coaching and learn more about how Stephen and myself and our coaches have been coaching and mentoring inventors for the last 15 years. Stephen, what's the topic?
Oh, Andrew, this is one of those sad day.
Oh no, sad topic, huh?
Well, we're going to talk about common mistakes inventors make because, Andrew, you and I get to hear it.
I'm crying. Oh, well, sorry, go ahead.
We get to hear it not every day, but almost every day of the mistakes they're making. They're either contacting us through social media or we see them on the road or at conventions, but we hear the same stories. And I want to go over these stories so you don't fall into these traps because we see it all the time.
This is good. So you're going to tell some stories about mistakes people make. That's great, man. That's cool.
Well, the first thing I want to say, one of the most common mistakes an inventor will make, or product developers, that they don't listen.
To who?
To anybody.
Uh-oh.
They only listen to things that they want to hear, Andrew. And so the minute you kind of point something in the wrong direction or you say, hey, what about this? No. They're going to tell you everything of how it's going to work and what they're doing. Though maybe they've never done it before, it does not matter. And it's usually some of the older guys.
Uh-huh.
Right? But they're just
they're basically living in La La Land. They're not they're making it up how it goes in their own mind.
And they've invested so much time, money, and energy into it that they're not going to listen to anybody. So that's number one. Number two, they're doing it the old way.
Well, you and I know what the old way is. What's the old way?
The old way is what they've been teaching, and they still teach at inventors groups. They still teach in some of these books you can rent out there. They're still teaching the old way. Hey, I'm a true inventor here, and I'm going to invent. And what that means is that I'm going to work on my prototype forever. I'm going to polish it up. And then at the very end, I'm going to spend thousands of dollars, right? I'm going to file a patent. I'm going to run out because I'm fearful. I'm going to file a patent, but I'm not going to show it to anybody until that patent issues, maybe.
Oh my God, that is old school.
I mean, that is about as old as you get, you guys. And you humor all aside, that never worked. Even in the best day, that never worked. Because 97% of all those patents that are floating around there, they've never made any money for anybody.
So Stephen's lesson here is don't be an old fart inventor. Because if you're doing that stuff, you're being an old fart inventor.
I hate to say it because I'm the old gray guy. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like pointing at me.
Yeah, but you didn't do it that way, Stephen. You never really done it that way.
Yeah. The other thing too, you guys, and this is going to be one of those harsh things. A lot of inventors think they can do this with no money. They have this one idea. They think it's, and I used to think this too. See, this all comes back to me too. I always thought it's just the idea, Andrew. If the idea is so big, so strong, people are going to love it. They're going to pound down my door. That's all they need is that one big idea that everybody's going to want. Doesn't work. And I'll tell you the reason why it doesn't work. Number one, you're going to need more than one idea. As silly as that sounds, if you just have one idea and you think that one idea is so big, so powerful, so important that it's going to work, I'm sorry to tell you, at the end of the day, the chances are going to be slim. You're going to need more than one idea. You're just going to. And if you don't have any money and you're banking everything on that one idea, I can tell you that's not going to work either. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but you have to have some finance. You don't want to be in a stressful situation. You don't want to be without a job. You don't want to be without income coming in because that's just not going to work. Andrew?
Yeah. You're just amazed and being quiet. Well, I think it's okay to have one idea, but you need to have the intent to move on to more ideas if that one idea doesn't work out. So what Stephen's saying is don't put all your eggs into one basket.
But Andrew, I'm also saying that I see so many people reach out to us and says, well, you know, I don't have a job and I'm kind of in between jobs. I don't have a job, and I'm kind of financially strapped, but I've got this one idea.
Yeah.
You guys,
the expectation that that's going to bring him out of the hole. And
it really doesn't, because it's going to take longer than you think it's going to take, and you're going to need some financial means. Quickly, put the idea aside. Go get a job. Get a job. Start working. Get a little capital. Educate yourself along the way. But don't be in a stressful situation, because that's just not going to work. And we see so many people that are struggling that way. Don't do that. So you guys, I'm going to wrap it up again, because I want to make this a short one, under 7 minutes, real quick here. Don't do it the old way, by building prototypes, filing patents, and then after a patent you think it's going to issue, go show it to somebody. Don't do that, right? And you watch our YouTube videos, because we're going to show you the right way to do it. Number two, don't be so stubborn that you can't listen to somebody else. You have to open your mind. Learn from people that have done it. And don't be so financially strapped that you think this is this one idea that's going to get you out of debt. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Go out, get a job. I don't care what it is. Find the job, build some capital up, and jump back in. Put your idea to the side for a while. But don't bank all your hopes and dreams on one idea when you're kind of financially struggling. It doesn't work. There you go.
I talked to a gentleman yesterday, Stephen. He got divorced over. Yeah, he got divorced. He's in bankruptcy, and all because he spent an insane amount of money on his product, thinking it was going to be the be-all and end-all.
Yeah, Andrew, I hate to say, this sounds like I'm a Debbie Downer on this. I hate to say that.
Well, we're so upbeat on all these. I think it's okay to see both sides, man. I think it's all right. I think you did a great job with those 3 topics. It was good stuff, man.
I just don't want everybody to fall into that trap to think this is going to be their lotto ticket. People, you can make a lot of money. You guys, you can. But it's going to take some hard work, good education. You have to be somewhat flexible. And you don't want to put yourself in some financial strain. It just doesn't work. So there you go. There's my...
All right.
Downer tips of the day.
They were good, Stephen. Those are 3 great tips. And if you guys appreciate it, write down in the comments you appreciate Stephen's tips, so he doesn't feel like he was a downer. Subscribe down there below. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of you get our newsletter and you click on the links in the newsletter, watch our show, but subscribe to the YouTube show too. That helps us out. And then you get reminders about the new YouTube shows. Take care. Keep inventing, everybody, and we'll catch up with you next time. Bye-bye.